What up, guys? This is the Vital 100 series of the LEVOIT Air Purifiers, and this thing has worked wonders for me. So first off, let me show you how it works. So you just open it up right here, and it has sort of a magnetic attachment there, so it's kind of easy to pull on and off. And here is the filter right here. This is a HEPA 13 filter, and there you can see the HEPA filter, and that will catch pollutants such as smoke, viruses, bacteria, allergens, pollen, any of those kind of irritants. And in the back, you shake it, you can hear that there's an activated carbon filter in there as well. And that is what will collect the invisible, like gaseous pollutants such as formaldehyde. So these filters will last. I've had some people say that they last up to 2 years. On average, you want to change them around every 9 months to 1 year. But it all just depends on how much you use your filter and how dirty your house is. But they're very easy to replace. You can buy them on Amazon. And I like to just stock up on a couple extras when I buy my filter. So we put it back on here. Now, LEVOIT is a really high quality, trusted brand. It's one of the top name brands, and you can see that reflected in their reviews. I've had great experiences with all the LEVOIT filters that I've tried out. So this one will clear up a 1,000 square foot house in 1 hour, and that's about their kind of standard mid-level. If you get the higher level ones that are more expensive, they have, kind of more smart features. But if you're just looking for something that is very straightforward and simple to use and more affordable, this is definitely one of the ones you should consider. So we got the on button. We got 3 speeds. It's pretty loud on the 3rd speed. You can hear it there. We got the display button, which will turn off the lights if you're trying to sleep and it's annoying you. And then we have the 2 to 8 hour timer. And then there is a change filter button. So that'll come on when it's time to change the filter. This is a very straightforward and simple filter. It doesn't have any of the smart features, like it doesn't have the app that you can connect to. It doesn't have an indicator light or auto mode, which will tell you how clean the air is and then automatically choose the settings. So this doesn't come with that. Again, it's very simple. But you'll see it's a lot cheaper than those other kind of more high tier filters. Some pro tips for you guys. So you want to actually keep your air filter lower to the ground. Pollutants that are floating around the air, they will actually settle lower to the ground. So it's actually more efficient if you put these on the ground. So one thing I like to do is just turn my ceiling fan on high and whip up a bunch of pollutants such as like dust or pollen that might be hiding under your tables or on your furniture. That way I get them up in the air with this in the center of the room, and it just makes it a lot easier as the pollutants settle for this guy to suck them in, purify them, and then blow out the clean air from the top. Another thing you can do is put this in a high traffic area such as a walkway or a doorway, so that when people walk by, it just creates a lot of natural airflow, because again, what you want to do is just get these pollutants dislodged and up in the air so that while this is running, it can purify it a lot easier. You also don't want to just stuff these in a corner. You want to create at least a good amount of airflow around it. So it is recommended to keep these about 1 foot away from the wall. So this is the 100 SP, and this is the Vital 100 series. You might have seen these because they're the kind of 2 rectangular filters, but basically the main difference is that this has smart features. So it has the app connectivity. It has an indicator light, which tells you how clean the air is, and then it also has an auto mode, which is powered by that indicator light. Another key difference that this has, again, this is more expensive, so that's why it has all the extra features. But one of the other key differences is that this actually comes with a pre-filter. So you can clean this by hand. You never need to replace this, and that just catches like hair and stuff, and it will extend the life of this filter here. So if you're thinking about getting one of these, I would say the main difference is obviously this is like twice as much. But this is a very simple, straightforward filter. If you don't want any of the fancy, smart features, then you can take a look at this guy. They both clean about the same amount. So this is 1,100 square feet in an hour. This is 1,000 in 1 hour. And that is just how fast it will clean that amount in 1 hour. So if you have a bigger house than that, it will still work. It just will take a little bit longer.